Ebusiafo na etifo ahay daily update TV so and then first time aban so any di no book coins no subscribe am se na be news be no shi bia be notification of Forson abe Afenyo so e ma visual be share more than for so enye beti for me nkan sam so tin eye ato Forson just say nim say abamba me the declares as a majority leader no eno ababo ntin ekeka nse me just no shi pa na just say no one na ya jantwa ana yese omedo omudin komo na in some other betudwa no dia just na omo discuss about taxes ahodo NPP amanyuko no omda begu Ghana for so enim se enwusi tax ni ade enim se enima bebre no wakanka but answer na beka za tax no wasem no ise no ena just beka presenter no busa out of Forson say say no me from majority and I say majority leader and say minority leader Yebeka ato Forson di kan claim say yemfra no majority leader and sakra no sabeka say no parliament akwakoye ehone ho into wait my friend majority no sa di kan wait my friend majority no sa friend minority because essence ne no akwakoma is Afenyo market so ka chance say no or still now claim so a majority leader indeed upa akona kwashepo na right now no insema ato Forson na betudwa edifa NPP manyuko taxes awodom na begu Ghana for so na chese Ghana for yewu no eno na yeso ababo ntiachim no okase o say any developing country bia no e was say what beka inflation could do be about 20% near that ba nkofu ya diom de wa kudu be bia ni kwa som ni kudu na nkofu say endi samanyuko no a chese John Dramani Mahama na flabera no I say prof na any vice no amuso mo ba including the all the NDC parliamentary no candidate no on make sure say COVID taxing your made on being nephew enwusi tax emission tax nyema bia chese emma Ghana for titil chese waba kumase from you traders for no any or more magazine and that no meet mako fast pay pass near the ababeto with that say omu import ya yebeka omu embre no meet my head ahihye shomo nema yi chese ma o meet my budget kam ningo te out of Forson ba near the nkomo na head ato aso.
It's our pledge, firm pledge.
Say no be no mode agenda 111.
No. COVID levy. Look, I'll tell you how we'll make money.
Okay.
But first of all, our pledge, you be COVID levy if you.
Okay, now you're 20.9.
Now I go 20.9. 2, we recouple or value inhale and get fun.
Okay.
So recouple now, it doesn't cascade. It's a cascade in ye if you cascade in if we save another 1%. Okay, so me home makana wa fan simple na there. Can be kakra.
Just you so much team.
Okay, so what it my
national health in the get fan team.
So first of all no. Yam fan the akota the base in here 2,000 Ghana cedis. Let's say 1,000 Ghana cedis. 17.5% or 17.5% of the 1,000 or 17.5.
Yeah.
Okay. So that gives you a new base.
Okay.
So it becomes 1,175.
Yeah.
Okay. A new base.
Yeah.
And so now, base because the base is now be Kesi, and so the 2.5 no. And so another base. Then the base has increased. And so you add another 2.5%. So it means in effect it is not the old base of 100 and 1,000. So the base in Kesi mathematics.
Okay.
Now, Sankaye your basic calculator and capture inke ebonde say director 20% director. When the tax in Oswatchen there will be a basin or increase basin. So they've been doing that consistently to impose high tax on the people.
Okay, and I'm breaking it down.
Tax for friend cascading effect.
All right, honorable, I'm breaking down now. Said the bear, many honorable Dr. Kesi ato Forson NDC caucus in Parliament on a year leader or making sure say Ghana so ebekɔ yanim na efa eto ho asem na wo ka no on say emfa ne sen ke bia yese oto ade na 1,000 na yese Obeti.
You can call, maybe you can call me both, minority majority.
NPP FM 104.5.
To be safe. I would do until then.
Okay, that's interesting. But the issue of tax, Mamembo we entro. Maybe not Ghana for under your government taxation etwo. Na Ghana for say etwo ne sododo. Say na Jomahama kachre me ban me busaw.
Or something like that. Almost 70% of the population pay only indirect taxes. And so you either have to go up the shop and take a daily rate. And at the end of the year, we're all supposed to go file our taxes and declare our incomes. And you say, okay, you pay 1,000 Ghana, you pay 500, you pay this. 70% or more of our people don't file their tax returns. And so the only way you can raise money, really, is through the tax system. And the only way you can get everybody to contribute is through indirect taxes. And indirect taxes include like consumption of petroleum products. And so those who consume more, if you have a V8 and you buy more petrol, then you're paying more tax. If you sit in a trotro, you're paying less tax because 15 of you are in the trotro using the same fuel. And so those are some of the things that we're faced with. It's not every decision that would be popular. But what was I elected for as president? To take popular decisions. If I took popular decisions to make you happy with me, this country would be in the ground by now. They're tough decisions. I mean, do I take pleasure in imposing taxes on people as if, you just take a pleasure in doing it?
I agree with him.
The justification of a tour no aqua say, Nina ye genius de abeboa Ghana. So difference be no.
Enwa asama President Mahama Keno, Mamin Chechre Mokakra. For at the time I was a deputy minister of finance under his regime.
And they use someone to tell so
no, on to them. You see, you were tax being types of taxes or two.
Yeah.
You were tax on income. The nimpebia iye jumana inya utua wakawa, you pay some form of taxes. So iye juma company ha, busumuso utua wakawa, you have to pay income tax.
Right.
Another, in other words, a bit more friend PAYE, pay as you earn. In the same vein, in a say a boy with you self-employed, not so as a person in your income, also or the income tax on that company, personal income tax. And a company Bianso is a separate legal entity. Or ye nimpa in disguise. Them company also or ye there otia tax.
Right.
Into also the tax so companies so your corporate income tax.
Yeah.
Then we have another type of tax called consumption tax. El kota no watso. No be no of an indirect tax. So the first one income tax of indirect. And the other one is indirect tax. Them tax ebieni gradually all over the world, particularly developing economies, yenyi formalized system no. It is difficult to rake in direct taxes. So you can see a shift where countries are reducing the focus on direct tax
income taxes
to indirect taxes, consumption tax. I strongly believe in the next few years the world will move towards indirect tax, and that's where the world is going now. So indirect tax, where consumption tax on the erotaza, and there are also two forms: either value-added tax or sales tax. And nobody makes the two. Now, and competence of NPP, I'm seeing them mixing the two.
Right.
So Ghana, in the past, near sales tax under President Reliance, near moving to VAT. You're moving to VAT.
Right.
Now, we are saying, and only in the major hammer can have some day. VAT, or a good tax. But there's something in taxation our friend Lafakef. Today. Taxing or kosoro in a bring with but you would level be so you too higher. The rate is going up, but you are not gaining sika or denya.
Compliance,
compliance, obey low because nyimpana wotu and adna too high, so they can't pay, so they will have to find a way to avoid it. The truth is, VAT regime or Ghana were distorting. Were distorting to the extent today. Or your businesses in the individuals are what you are taxing. I deny too high as we speak, the entire Africa many mean baby are VAT no boy Kesi on in Ghana at 21.9%. With the Dawayanina, we believe that it should not exceed 20%. President Mahama Wama firm commitment. Time on all few officing, VAT was not 20%. It wasn't 21.9.
Yeah.
He is committing. Then Yamaya na dum no be Ghana president. Na Santemai what to Obama no be president. First, obey COVID levy if you
COVID levy.
Obey if you two, obey couple no. Or your VAT na watch chichimino or
Etiphony for Inyatisa and Sema a year to Forson. I just say the current majority leader no, because right now no to for a year Afenyo mark is poo. Say on poo a dear still now the majority leader because we claim say on the majority leader. And so can I say, obey my friend majority and obey my friend minority leader. And no, as they say, no about going to teach him, you want to say, just say, why expose NPP man who couldn't big time? I just say, what church taxes are all do I just say, Becca in Kofu, the atomoso. And I Becca, young Jantwa, a busan say, Brana more power no. Brana more power, not to say, ye move few watch NPP man who couldn't buy no. A idea not tax I would do say, boo also. Nangofu e omo NPP man yuko ne ban no enom di bisa beka won and so na saying Masha say criticize it or because of some person mba when time we sanana e out of Forson a church ni mamu say nkofu ya dia e wo mza no more power na e tax o hodie but na emiya to the extent say e Ghana for what some too much in him say aban bia enye perfect according to no aban bia no a perfect ntinti min kan say anytime you kundi 100% of me perfect but the ten say eyenkofo ya dia omaya to the say Ghana for mia na ama hashipa akoso in him say nyina in him say enche bia na Ghana statistical analysis bi babontin emi hu say 8.4 million people watch some yedin omutimi a day omutimi dakom a whole day omundi d I say who rated the core percentage 25% of a Ghanaians are in say 31 million Ghana for a whole day now so 25% of 31 I just say I'm rating or I could do 8.4 million just say Ghana for be more dakom or because of say Ghana I want training their dear cosunti when I can't to force a babontin ekase. Engovu buy no se when the exchange rate den ba me can lectures be big check Ghana for can send me branches original one want ya say. I just say in some other be go no why expose ba me na was say ni kwanse vote ma ba me da because ba me we no the economy ni nkwan hye ne sa no hwe bi the economy ni go do here na okotam Ghana nyina hye ne sa because the vice president or ye beka Mate Poko Prempeno, unim shefa economy no. That means oh babe president no. Economy now wo ye ho adwuma no. Ghana di se no. Ni ma aba ka ho ate se. Untimi enye the focus on economy no. Ye the economy ni nko ahye wonsa within 8 years no. Hwe niema awaya etia Ghana. Wakache mahama so incompetent ni ade. Ore kam ningu ti out of Forson similar betu ye ba na de nkomo twana abewi.
Kase the more ye to etiamo if you were listening to us.
So first of all, I think that largely yen say Ghana for because MPP for no won't say Ghana for because when they will feel that Ghana for one mandate into what to Obama based on what happened. But Mamin call back to what happened in the year 2016.
Yeah.
Ghana for largely and were fed up, they will feel the abanisasa umbra. The mahena yenyim de Ghana ha said to Aba could do baby after 8 years and no after Ghana for. So na Ghana for feel there the way an NPP for wa kasan na we feel the obutum waye na NDC what na do 8 years in order was a sign. I don't think they were too against the NDC largely because NDC for won't say.
And according to that, respectfully, honorable, according to NDC for no. Ghana for nim di intia to tiama other than the 9 people for catch na nim se bia ahokyere wom na nim se saa bre no nso na adwuma na Ghana for na complain by adwuma sem no na enye legitimate unless say na MPP for na na kan kire yana. I
won't say it is not legitimate. First, NDC government what na do for 8 years, okay? And actually Fourth Republic abani bi do 8 years Ghana for feel the ones abani. And so do baby na young one from Ghana for so Ghana felt that once is an aban for from bra. Again, we can never say that everything was perfect under the last NDC administration. We can never say that. When we were leaving office, inflation was about 15%. I think 15.6%, 15.7%. Today, where is inflation? It is worse. In fact, at a point it went to 54%, the worst in the Fourth Republic. Unemployment, particularly youth unemployment. I don't mean for youth unemployment because on the wagin semukra. Youth unemployment when we were leaving office, yes, it was high at 22%, 21.2%. Today, youth unemployment is 38.7%. So, the last regime was better. We can never say that it was perfect. We've never had perfect government since Fourth Republic. In a perfect government, but the truth is, it beat its BH. NDC in office is far better than what we are seeing today. President Mohammed's administration is 100 times better than what we are seeing today. Every sector to sector. In comparison, they can never match the achievement of the NDC in the last 4 years. NDC's 4 years, President Mahama, another the President Ḿộck, as compared to the 8 years of President Akufo-Addo and Alhaji Bawumia. It is never the case. So, we are not claiming to be perfect, but we are far better than what Ghanaians are seeing. Better than what Ghanaians are seeing.
Say 50 na pass mark. Now, ubi enye 50, but as about kunya 49 na ba kunya 47. Yemfani say where nya pass mark, but when you're 49, yemfani say.
Oh, I think NDC a passe.
Samu.
MPP in the way fail.
How do you pass when you've been voted out?
Oh, voting out and on your yardstick to check to find out the government to be one perform, another one perform.
Really, how?
You can you see when the citizens feels that embrace there was a sabana on foul performance. And we've seen that in the democracy all over the world or happen. Okay, all over the world. There are times as citizens will feel there. Yes, why be, but onko no before from bra. In the interest of democracy, it happens. Or sometimes opposition kasa to the extent there. You go one ebe feel the nyimpanore ya adempono on yadi. Ibi ni yehu 2016. We heard what Bawumia said, didn't we? There, or your economic waste kid or a messiah, he was coming to turn the country around and all. First, Yemfa Bawumia lectures and some king. Exchange rate in some when the economy is whatever it is, the exchange rate will expose you. Today, exchange rate will expose Ghana. They inherited $1 to the Ghana cedi. At the time, 3 cedis 80 pesos when we were leaving office. At the black market, it was 4 cedi 20 pesos when we were leaving market. Today, you struggle to buy one. Just about 16 point something, almost 17.
Right.
Okay. Yaba Kumase for particularly where business people and traders. The exchange rate is so important to them. And the exchange rate to Jinaha, Adesho or fluctuate over the time. Business people find it difficult to plan. Apart from planning, some planning so you will lose your working capital. Go to Swal Magazine. Find out from the traders in Kumasi. They are losing their working capital by the day. They can't price 1 week continuous. Every week or they will review one prices. When review one prices are one year walk next time one to Mkonkotawazi. This Adaya Kawasemi, one my citizens and a Kesi Wabo one asset. I've been to them. nyimpa no wakɔ akɔtɔ adze e bi time ɔkɔtɔ adze na ɔkra adze ne bɛɛ no ɛna seed no was let's say 16. The following week no expected about adze within 1 month. No when you working capital no was also akɔtɔ the same consignment no da ababoton. Ɔkɔtɔ is 16 within the month no adze jump from 16 to 17. In between although changing the prices. Or changing the prices the impact is directly on you. Directly on the ordinary Ghanaian. So okonoda because also one ton them own to me sika or chance to makra they be before fraba. So when pay attention kids will be no one said the margin and sheni ya nisika or then sakan nisanka and negate ruko. Coupled with that, government don't mind taxation. Now look at the value added tax system. What distorted completely. This is the only country all over the world that I have personally seen as a tax professional, seen a combination of value-added tax and sales tax at the same time. Who does that? It's the incompetence is just too much. Why bondodo? The incompetence is just too much. Who does this? We raised this issue in Parliament. The President, we petitioned the government. I wrote to the Finance Minister personally. We criticized a corner was set up the value-added tax system there. What distorting? We introduced the sales tax in between it, what the value-added tax are. What is going on here? Now, Eko Kumase, another all over.
Abuja for native for winning information and just say, "Hey, to force in the Ababetu just watch it in him." Amayatia just na enyas and good. So concern about the claim match say beka a to forcing a babon saying a case. Say Afenyo mark is pill, say on pill on one a majority leader. After that no na beka host no and I bisane say he say no who's on from majority leaders on from minority those who win asema a year at forcing the can say ubitima from majority leader. We no can say, oh, Senate Parliament say they are bit my from both, bit my from majority, so I did kind. One case bit my from minority, bit my from majority, and it was like, oh, bit my from majority, bit from a minority leader. Then one man will say Afenyo mark is poor, so poor one name a minority leader because a year our baby and a babu intermediate say a year become out of force no a idea on the majority leader right now our parliament into our parliament or metna the right side. I want to be on matana. Now we know and church name about a year. Taxes are how do I just say a year NPP man you kono edi bugana foko because a kaya a video people bontin and just say beka akofa do ba bontin say or better is near maso. Sidi na hata he got kanzime branches na like Emma Ghana for come at Tom yem as if say a Jim nipa bonini and no $10 from 1 city or could do a 3.8 Ghana city the Bauco black market there 4 city 20%. I could find I say okay can see me branches say Emma a year NDC Friday and was omu bu amemoni Nenzo say they I beka power and mom de no mo ye share be $1 kwa kudru kufona nkazankaza ye de recommend e be kan ba omia e de ma e ya kufa de say tama no o ye president no e ba omia na bua ne sikase mu pa intebe ya onfane enye yi akufa zo ba bontimi paint ne white e ka che say on no be share economy ne so o ye specific zone be share economy ne so a che say ye de nko da economy no one na yiri samia ba omia onim hwe economy no e ba bontin kwa sempa ke kan say oh baby aye mahamade eye $1 kwa ko dwidie e ade a we incompetent na ni kunu so kabi o incompetent say incompetent but for no munti o zaden ene we na krona akugina eye radio station na e kan se me bre e che mahama utimza akugina ke itama ke say di mahama atem nyina no ene wuko campaign na usu aden o si vote ma eye wuko no na wuko na yebi kuna tam eye 4 cedis aye to $1 na ko do 17 cedis obaso wa kire sen inflation kwa ko do sen eno na ebe kan to force yan a cheche ni mama ya ti asemi won se eye ndi se e mine ani se manyuko na chese pese ezaba power ne die sa santiman vote mo nwa taxes, COVID taxes, emission taxes near the idea, or Muntimi Kofani, Emba Meton, or no more coquinso, or no cofa a cast pay pass near the adeno, I saw Muntimi coquinso, a deal meeting my coquinso. ayes wachichi ni mama ya tia se panche se na odigu eyeba o mi ni ma se eni NPP amanyuku ni ma se ayes o expose yo mo ayes ode eyebe ka janto aye the air school ma about the taxes managers and information ya kwati at 9 years and go okay can see me beat my dan share your comments beat me so share more down for so ni biahwe hi daily updates are coming.